Ah, right, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Ah, right, okay. Fair enough. What you on with in 14? Yeah. Yeah. Catching up on. Hello, people of Twitchland. It is I, your friendly neighbourhood Danzacon, coming to you live for the next few hours with a series that is very close to teenage me's heart. Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain. The second game in the Legacy of Kain series. Not talking through this though.
Kain is deified. The clans tell tales of him. Few know the truth. He was mortal once, as were we all. However, his contempt for humanity drove him to create me and my brethren. I am Raziel.
That looks amazing.
His lieutenants. I stood with Kain and my brethren at the dawn of the Empire.
It's amazing compared to what it was.
I have served him a millennium. Over time, we became less human and more divine. Kain would enter the state of change and emerge with a new gift. Some years after the Master, our evolution would follow. Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
This looked amazing on PS1. But oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. This remaster.
One possible outcome. My eternal damnation.
You're concentrating.
I, Raziel, was to suffer the fate of traitors and weaklings, to burn forever in the bowels of the lake of the dead. Cast him in. Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell. An eternity passed.
From
My torment receded, bringing me back from the precipice of madness. The descent had destroyed me. I lived.
No, everything's quiet. Fish tank's gone. Sold me fish tank. Yeah. Sophie won't be happy about it. Sophie loved that fish tank. Mark will be happy because it got £150 for his birthday.
Death would be a release.
Yeah.
I have only spared you total dissolution.
Yeah.
I would choose
Doesn't it?
oblivion over this existence. The choice
Yeah.
is not yours.
But on the plus side, the
You
I
are
might be getting my bike back sooner as well,
of one of Cain's
because they're going to pick me up on Tuesday, the victim support, and take me through to get it
animates the corpse
and fetch it back.
live
So
and that Raziel
yeah,
is the
so that's something,
device of my death.
and I can see what state it's in properly because I haven't seen it.
Remain trapped. Spin them in the wheel.
But yeah,
They cannot complete their
hopefully they haven't changed the barrel for the key, or they haven't cut into the wyvern. Because if they cut into the wyvern, that's going to cost me a shit ton of money.
settle your dispute with Cain. Destroy him and your brethren. Free their souls.
But yeah,
The wheel of fate churn again. Use your hatred to leave their souls. I can make it possible. Become my soul reaver. Angel of death.
this was a PS1 game. Looks amazing. They've done an amazing job remastering it. The Sun newspaper was like, oh, it's not that good. Doesn't reinvent the wheel. Doesn't need to reinvent the wheel. You know? Doesn't need to reinvent the wheel.
Twist space, laying a path across great spans.
But they've added a lot of the cut content in, because there was a lot cut from the game originally. And working with the Lost Realms website, who did a lot of work digging up the cut content for this game over the years, they've put it in the bonus features so you can explore it. It's not back in the game, obviously, because it had changed the narrative of the story if it was, but it's there to explore for the first time ever. And apart from Defiance, every Legacy of Kain game is available on PS5. I'm really hoping that this series, all these re-releases, make it worthwhile to do another game to finish the storyline, because for like 20 odd years we haven't had a definitive conclusion to the story. It ended on a cliffhanger of Cain saying, oh, what Raziel gave me was hope, but we never got a conclusion to the story. Got a conclusion to Raziel's story, not to Cain's. Okay, matey. Not without purpose.
Take hold of them, and they will carry you across this chasm.
Yeah. I absolutely love this series.
What scabrous wretches are these? Slua, the scavengers of the underworld. Their feral hunger has claimed countless souls, spirits who now shall never find their rest.
What you on with? Ah. Ooh.
These portals are your conduit between the spectral and material realms. With their aid, you may gather matter
and will yourself to become manifest in the physical world. This is taxing, however. Your strength must first be fully restored. You require no conduit to return to this plane. You may abandon your physical body at any time.
Yeah, it had a unique feature, this. You could activate the glyphs, and you could go between the physical and the spectral realm, and the physical world changes. The spectral world will be like a twisted version of it. It's amazing. Amazing touch.
You still retain many of your vampiric weaknesses. Immersion in water, while not fatal, will dissolve your physical body, forcing your return to the spirit world. Be aware that in the spectral realm, water has neither heft nor lift. It stands as thin as air.
There we are.
What are these creatures?
Do you recognize them? They are the children of your brother, Duma.
That's impossible. These foul, scuttling beasts could not be kin of our high blood.
Oh, but they could.
Suppose that time stood still for you,
Mm.
Raphael.
Mm.
Much has changed since you passed from the world of men.
I knew my opponent's weaknesses, having
Yeah.
studied them myself. Physical wounds are fleeting. Vampire's immortal flesh begins to close as soon as it is cleaved. Vampires need only fear those wounds that impale or inflame. Water scorches like acid, and fledglings are devastated by sunlight's touch. I would have to modify my tactics to suit my foes.
Ah.
Unfettered from the flesh, a creature's soul fades swiftly
Mm.
into the spectral realm. Draw it in quickly, Raziel, or you will be compelled to follow.
Oh, that one could come back at any time because I didn't get its soul, but oh well. There we are. I knew it was around there somewhere.
Your physical prowess surpasses what you knew in life. Even massive obstacles can be moved effortlessly.
Yeah. Amazing. Nazgoth's a very interesting world. The first time you encounter Nazgoth, it's like it's lush, it's vibrant, it's living. Then you come to Soul Reaver, and it's a millennia after the first Legacy of Kain game. It's like the world is dead. It's on the state of like death, basically. But
This world is
like in other Soul Reaver games and Legacy of Kain games, you go backwards and forwards through history. So you like see Nazgoth at various states.
himself to restore Nazgoth's balance. Kain condemned the world to the decay you see. In that moment, the unraveling began. Now it is nearly played out. Nosgoth teeters on the brink of collapse. Its fragile balance cannot hold.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh yes, because all the neon and stuff, it was giving you headaches, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah. I can only imagine, yeah. Yeah. I'm not a fan of overly large amounts of neon. Because it's flashy. Yeah. But a lot of people now, their attention spans are so short. They need that. They need some gimmick to drag them back in. No, you can get same day delivery, can't you? It's yeah, it's a very immediate gratification society we live in, and it's terrible. It's terrible because it's like this thing that gets me as well: participation trophies. Yeah, it's like just for participating, you get a trophy. Might make them feel great as kids, but it's not learning them that you can't always win. Might be a controversial view of mine, but that's... Yeah. You can't win 100% of the time. Life. Yeah.
This, at least, had remained constant. The endlessly swirling vortex
Yeah.
of the abyss, my tomb, and the warmth of my rebirth.
Mm.
Much of Nosgoth's landscape had changed. The
Yeah.
abyss gave me my bearings. My clan territory was to the west. I was anxious
Yeah.
to see how my descendants had fared during the centuries of my absence.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I don't participate in sports. You know, but like... What was quite unique about this as well, to fully kill an enemy in this, you had to impale them and devour the soul. You could come back later in the game, that enemy's body would still be there. You could take the spear out, it would come back to life. And it would be enhanced because its soul's been in the spirit world. In fact, one of the bosses in this game does just that on that mechanic. Yeah, I do. I absolutely adore this series. The story. Oh, the story in this. It was just... It was beautiful story.
From this world with excrement from
I'm pleased they never made the game Dead Son, which was supposed to be a different, like a soft reboot of the story. So they went from like monologues about like time and consequence and stuff to some vampire hunters chucking somebody off a cliff and then going, "Fuck you, vampire." Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Okay, up the stairs, up the stairs. Can't go that way yet. Okay. I mean, I could, but I just wouldn't get very far. I was going to say, describe what you're doing. Right. Okay. So you can only get out by using the hand. Okay. Sounds like a ball ache, that does. Up and round we go, up and round we go, you motherfucker. Hiding behind walls. Good. Good. Oh, then Murray here is stopped.
No! Please! I didn't recognize these flame flakes of flesh. Their scent was vampiric. They gnawed upon their victim's carcass like dogs.
Hmm. never thought that we'd see this game ever get a remaster. To the point I'd wrote some code to make it work on the PC because it didn't work on the PC. You can't get Soul Reaver on the PC currently. It was delisted, and Soul Reaver 2 wouldn't work. But I wrote some code to try and stabilise it a few years back when I still knew shit.
bore the unmistakable marks of Melchiah's clan. To what depths had our dynasty plummeted if these ghouls were the descendants of my high-born brother? Were they so debased as to recruit fledglings from the desiccated corpses here interred?
I'm just pleased that you're actually getting to experience this dungeon. The game. Wow. For a game you loved so much as well. Nah. I remember I was there that day when you were trying to do it, and it was just torture.
My brother Melchiah was made last, and therefore received the poorest portion of Cain's gift. Although immortal, his soul could not sustain the flesh that contained much of the previous human frailty. This weakness, it seemed, was passed on to his offspring. Their fragile skins barely contained the elements of decay.
So much paradox to this game as well. Paradox is a big thing. In the sunlight, you can't follow me in here, can you? When I knew something was going on with Legacy of Kain was when they crowdfunded a novel, The Dead Shall Rise, and I was like, okay, even if it's just a prequel novel, I will get it because it's Legacy of Kain. The only game in the series I haven't finished would be the first one, Blood Omen. But it's a very different aesthetic. It's like, I think it was like in 96, 95, 96 it came out, something like that. It was very early on PS1. And I've played a bit of it over the years, but I've never fully explored the game. I've got it on the PC, I've got it on the Vita, and because I got it on the Vita, I managed to get it for free on the PS5 because I'd already bought the PS3 version many years ago. So that made me very happy. The PSP out of the two was better, I'll be honest. The Vita, unless you like stuff like Sword Art Online, it was very gimmicky for what it was, which was a shame because the early games on it were pretty good. Oh, camera, what do you do to me? You're still as janky as ever. Yeah, there's a lot of like those collector women data sim RPG type games. But some of the early games were good. Stuff like what what was it called now? Something. Obviously they had a Resistance game, Resistance Burning Skies. They had a Killzone game. They had a Little Big Planet game.
These wraiths are vampire spirits, fettered too long in the spectral realm. When their vampire natures adapt to this plane, they become eaters of souls. Do not allow these spirits to re-inhabit dead corpses.
The useless nonsense hand. I like it. Yeah. Someone probably came up with the idea and thought, wow, this sounds really cool. Yeah. Is it like... It's a ball grinder of a thing, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I hear you on that one. Timing is... For me these days, it's a thing. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Oh, no. You're not doing bad for going in blind then, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Pulling in little souls. Ant souls, one could say. There we go, so I'm going to be at full strength to do that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. the name of the game with that though, isn't it? So, my first instinct was correct, shove it off. What a shot, I wasn't even looking. Right, up and over, up and over. Got it. Awesome. You'll get it, mate, you'll get it. It just, like I said, good. Just takes time. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go do a bit of research. Right. Back into the spectral realm. Twist the world enough to... twist the world enough to complete the puzzle. Are you getting closer every time though? That's progress. That's progress. Nyeh. And back round we go. You have to have some very lateral thinking with this game. Like, if things don't weigh anything in the spectral realm, so like this puzzle, I've had to jump on a platform, because as soon as you touch the platforms, the other platform rises. But if you stand on the other one, that'll rise too. So it's like, So, but things don't weigh anything in the spectral realm. So you stand on the platform in the physical realm, you drop the platform, pardon me. Good. Good. The infamous block puzzles of Soul Reaver. Yes. Again, very Very lateral thinking. The isometric platformers and their block puzzles. Who doesn't love a block puzzle? Oh, I can't get to that yet. I need the climby ability. Oofa. Oof. So where do I have to go? Ah, yes. This way, I believe. Yeah? But you managed it. Right. This way. This way, I believe. That the one? Say so. Right. Jump that, because I get the feeling that that would slide me into the floor. Oh, that would slide me off the floor, should I say it? Whoa, you fucker. And into the water. think I've played through Soul Reaver 3 times in my life. Dawn Trail stuff. Yeah. Eventually I will come back. That'd be something I play for fun, because I'm having more success in other fields. It's like I'm not having many views with this tonight, but this is a pure passion project for me. This is like, yeah. Trying to think now. Do I have? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to go back to the spectral realm. I have to think. Sometimes remind myself that that mechanic is a thing. But yeah, hello to anyone that's just tuned in watching us there. Just waxing lyrical about how much of a passion project Legacy of Kain was for me growing up. Like, this is vanity 100%. But yeah. Right. Come on, Chris, think. Think about it. You've got to do something with this. Of course. Of course. Right, come on, you fucker. Impaled. Yeah. So you lower the floor. Got to do something down here. It lowers the floor. Of course. Nope. Okay, I've got to go right back round. Gonna have to walk it. Gonna have to walk round, yeah. Sometimes it's just something like that, you know. You just have to shift perspectives. Yeah. I love this series, man. They don't need to die. Well, one of them might. So that one's slightly bigger, so I'd say that this smaller one's the fledgling. Right, okay. Whacking and whacking and whacking. Make life so much easier sometimes, wouldn't it? There we go, I knew it was something to do with lowering the floor. But to what end? I can't remember. Just what you've always wanted, a bit of mangled corpse. What was the mechanic here? Sure, it's something to do with the spectral realm now. Yeah, it is. There we are. There we go. Underneath the floor, there is a hole. This 100% challenges your understanding of the world. You know, it's you have to find a way to get past somewhere where it seems there's an impossible barrier. So, okay. You burn the floor out, and then it falls further down. Yeah, yeah. Nice. Right, so we'll burn this bit of the floor out. Yeah. That's... I wondered why the floor had collapsed. I was looking for the fourth block. There we are. Ow! I forget how good that is at keeping bloody cups of tea warm. Or hot even. So on. I heard the click. The telltale click. Oh, we had a retro movie night last night. Animal House. And Toga. Yeah. Didn't know they did a TV series based on it either. Delta House. No, I haven't. It was a very short-lived TV series based on Animal House. And then we watched the first Ghostbusters film. Yeah. I can remember we sat watching it, and the bit where they turn into dogs. I was like, well, I said, that must be a kick in the tits. I said, suddenly his girlfriend's a dog. You know? Something like that, isn't it? It's, yeah, it does, yeah. It's, I knew it was something along those lines. Yeah. Yeah. It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man as well, isn't it? I'm thinking of something that could never hurt us, something that could never destroy us. Let it fucking... It's the guy at the end as well, when he gets covered in the... Someone asks you if you're a god, Ray, you always say yes. First boss already.
Show yourself, creature. Do you not recognize me, brother?
You let yourself go a bit, Malkar, yeah?
Yes, brother. You should have stayed with Master sent you, Raziel. You will find Osgard less pleasant than you remember. What has become of my clan? Answer me, little brother, or I will beat an answer from your horrid lips. Everyone is afraid, sibling. You awoke to a world of fear. These times of change are so unsettling. Do you think I feel no revulsion for this form? Do you believe for a moment that our Lord would risk his empire upon an upstart inheritance?
No, Kane is more Machiavellian than that.
What are you saying? You are the last to die.
Right. Oh, how do I do this again? It's not that. Okay. How do I do this again? Can't remember. Bugger. I did grievous fuck up. It's alright. There's a soul there. It's fine. Just gotta get a few more souls pulled in. There we go. Don't let him hit you because he'll kill you. And then you'll end up back in the fucking spectral realm in the Elder God's chamber. And I don't want to be in the Elder God's chamber. It sucks. I'd have a long way to come back. Almost got enough to shift back to the physical realm. I can't remember what to bloody do. Ah, yeah, I can. Come on, Malkaya. Ha! Motherfucker. Remember that giant meat grinder above the ceiling? That will play a part later. I'm gonna have to quickly jump in and change my stream title, stream information, because according to that, I'm in Games and Demo. Not Games and Demo, it's Soul Reaver. There we go. Just realised. Might get some people in now. Come on, Malkaya. Where you at? Where you at? Hi. Come this way. New delights await you, like this steel grate in your back. Huzzah! Oh look, the lever is now free. I'm not gonna trick you to coming into here, Malkaya. No, not me, not ever. Phase through fucking donkey raping shit eater. Haha. There we go. He's in the middle. And there's a giant meat grinder. And he's stuck in the middle. Underneath the giant meat grinder. Oh my! Yeah. Oh, I can't imagine what an ocular migraine feels like. can remember because I was still living at yours when it was you were trying to do it. Yeah. Oh, we committed the act of fratricide. Ha 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 ha.
You have done well, Raziel.
And reduced to this. A ghoul, a fratricide.
Yeah.
Elevated, Raziel, not reduced. Consuming Melchiah's soul has
I remember seeing it when you were playing through it.
substantial barriers such as these are no impediment to you in the spectral realm. Will yourself to pass through, and you shall.
No. No. Definitely not. Definitely not. I'll try and see how much of this I can remember off memory. I only played through this again, like, less than 10 years ago. In fact, I can remember it because Sophs was still a baby. You know? I was playing through it on my Vita, and I remember saying to myself, a lot of the longevity of this game was wrestling the camera into submission. You know, the camera, they didn't sort of know what to do so much with these early top, like, isometric platformer games. They didn't know what to make of it. And a lot of the camera work was a bit like, oh, what the fuck do I do? You know? But once you got a handle on the camera, you were fine. You were fine. You know, there's a lot of backtracking in this game, going to different areas once you get new abilities. Like, you can't touch water at this moment in time in the game because he still has some of his vampiric weaknesses. But his brother, Rahab, has evolved differently, so he can go through water. So you need to get his soul. You know, it's all about getting different abilities. Oh no, I'm just gonna quickly nip to loo. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. And I'm back. Sanctuary of the Clans. Built around the pillars of Nosgoth. The pillars sort of represent every element, like planes, different things, balance. So yeah. Walk into the warp gate. And there I am. Took a shortcut. Because I could. Love this piece of music. Don't know how to pronounce the name, I'm probably just going to butcher, but Ozar Meridia. Kurt Harland of the Midnight Society wrote it. Ah, motherfucker, you missed. There's some good music in this series. Oh yeah. 100%. 100%. Whoa, fuck. Well, looks like I'm going back to the underworld. Yep, jump into the Lake of the Dead. Oh, I accidentally got a trophy for it.
If you grow too weak, however, you will always be drawn here to recover.
Got a trophy for...
With Mertraya's gift, your way is open. Return to the seat of Cain's ill-omened empire. Its sterile silence has secrets yet to unveil.
Oh, fancy that. By fucking up, I unlocked a trophy. Jump into the Lake of the Dead. The place that made you this way once before. Yeehaw! Yeah. Oh, we had bolognese tonight. And there was none of the nasty stuff in that she used to put in it to give me a bad stomach. Right. Looking forward to getting my bike back. Can take stock of it. See what... Yeah. It's got no front. It's wrapped all in duct tape, apparently. They said the dash is wrapped in duct tape, silver tape. But I said that's probably been to change the colour of it. And where they've obviously knocked the front off. And she said one of the lads that's involved with it has never been in the criminal justice system before, so I said, so that might shock him then. She's like, yeah, it might shock him. And stop him from doing it again. I mean, we live in hope, you know, but hopefully by what I've asked for them to do, it might show them there's another way. That would be the ultimate thing, really. If by them taking it and getting caught, one of them is known prolific. You know, they work with him and they say the next step is when he's old enough, he'll go to prison. Because I did say, like, well, what is the takeaway from it here? Because obviously once he's old enough, does the juvenile record is considered spent? And she says no, not anymore. It'll follow them into adulthood. And I was, well, that's something. I wouldn't willingly want anyone's life to be ruined. I'm not that kind of person, but yeah. But this lad that's not been involved in it before, they have said that, like, they hope it might shock him and not repeat offending. Which, hey, you know, hey, if it does, it does. Hopefully it'll set somebody on the right path again. The other one, well, he's known for it, so whether it makes a difference or not is anyone's guess, but you know, I know it's going to take some time to fix up. I get that, I do. But you know, I live in hope. I live in hope that it's fixable quick to get me back on the road. I mean, I've got a lift sorted for Christmas Day anyway, and Jasmine said she's going to fetch us home on Boxing Day, so I can at least be here at home for a little bit before I go back to work, which is something, you know, which is something, and I'm doing, yeah, and yeah. And through we go, through the wall we go. Will yourself to pass through, and you will. The voice of the late Tony J. There's some amazing voices in this game. Rene Auberger, Michael Bell, Simon Templeman. Is it on cue?
The abyss has been unkind. I am your creation, King. Now, as before, you criticize your own work. What have you done with my clan, degenerate? You have no right. What I have made, I can also destroy, child. Damn you, King! You are not God! This act of genocide is
Unconscionable.
conscience. You dare to speak to me of conscience. Only when you have felt the full gravity of choice should you dare question my judgment. Your life's span is a flicker compared to the mass of doubt and regret that I have borne since Mortanius first turned me from the fight. To know the fate of the world hangs dependent on the advisedness of my every deed. Can you even begin to see what action you would take in my position? I would choose integrity, King. Look around you, Raziel. See what has become of our empire. Witness the end of an age. The clans scattered to the corners of Nosgoth. This place has outlasted its usefulness. As have you. The Soul Reaver, Cain's ancient blade, older than any of us and 1,000 times more deadly. The legends claimed that the blade was possessed and thrived by devouring the souls of its victims. For all our bravado, we knew what it meant when Cain drew the Soul Reaver and Ember. Dead.
Huh. Ah, it got me. I knew he was getting me that time though. God, when I was younger I could do that in one fell swoop. Not now. Go, 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 go. Got you, you fucker. The beginning of change.
The blade is vanquished. So it unfolds. And we are a step closer to our destinies.
Come on, Razzie, I'll touch it.
I swore I saw a glint of satisfaction in Cain's eye when the Soul Reaver was destroyed. I did not understand the game that Cain was playing, but I knew the finishing move.
From this moment and ever afterward, you and this blade are inextricably bound. Soul Reaver and Weaver of
Souls.
Your destinies are intertwined. By destroying the sword, you have liberated it from its corporeal prison and restored it to its true form, a wraith blade, its energy unbound. No longer a physical blade, it can only manifest itself in the material world when your strength is fully restored. Once manifest, it will sustain you.
What are you doing?
What are you, little soul? Another of Cain's creatures come to taunt this bound spectre.
I did not intend to disturb your rest.
Rest. The body is needed for sleep. Flesh and bones are required to recline. No, child. All I may do is watch and remember, ceaselessly conscious as this wretched world's history unfolds.
Ariel.
Ghastly past, insufferable future, are they one and the same? Am I always here?
How have you come to haunt these pillars?
Cain refused the sacrifice. The pillar of balance, corrupted to its core, stands as a monument to his blind ambition. Now these pillars serve only to bind me here, my prison and eternal home, thanks to the avarice of your master, Cain.
Ariel looks damn good in this game.
Then we share a common foe, Raziel.
Oh, okay. Just thinking the bound spectre that gets murdered in the beginning of Blood Omen. that sets everything in motion. The graphical update that this game has got, oh, it's amazing. It's amazing seeing it all. It's really something special.
Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender.
Oh,
Unwilling host
nice.
of parasitic swarm.
Oh. Oh, just think once I get my bike back as well, we'll be able to like have our wrestling again. There's been a lot going on in AEW. Yeah, I was. Obviously John Moxley's still champion. The Young Bucks are off TV. After the carry on. Yeah. Oh, what's the other one? There was something I was going to say. See, Orange Cassidy is back. After the Full Gear. Was it Full Gear? Yeah. Obviously Penta Zero is left, and Rey Fenix has had his brother, because apparently he is now signed with. He's now signed with WWE Penta. Which, to be fair, that's his choice. You know, if that's where he wants to be, if that's where he sees his career. But Penta's brother, Rey Fenix, who said he was going to be professional, has started having massive rants against AEW, saying that it's inhumane, his treatment. He's saying that like he was inhumanely treated. Rey Fenix, Penta's brother, because they've added a year of injury time onto his contract. But what they've actually done, they were talking to WWE a year and a half before their contracts were due up. That's naughty. That's naughty. That is actually considered contract tampering. So yeah. But like, he's after Fenix said he was going to be professional about it, then he started calling the company inhumane and something about a doctor. Because the doctor wouldn't give him permission to come back after he dislocated his elbow that badly. It looked like a break. He could touch his own shoulder without bending his arm. You know? That shit ain't good. That shit ain't good. So yeah. I mean, they kept him right, you know. If they hadn't, God, I can only imagine what would have happened to his arm. Oh shit, which way do I go now? To the east, they said. To the east. Right, there is a gate I have to go through and it's around here somewhere. I know it is. Yes, I have to go back to the physical realm to go through that door, because you can't open doors in the spiritual realm. Yeah. Yeah. There's something else going on in the wrestling as well. I just can't think what it was. All the Continental Classics going on. So Okada could lose his title by not even being in the match. Because it's like a round robin style. Dissolution, jump into a pool of water without having a swim ability. Yeah, so it's like a round robin style tournament. So Okada's in it. There's been some really good matches so far. The standout of the Blue League, which Okada is in, is Kyle Fletcher. Yeah, putting on some good matches is that kid. Yeah, I said he was going to be a star, didn't I, when he first came in. And didn't look right. Didn't look right at all, that. Yeah. Yeah. Juice Robinson's injured again. He went for a monkey flip. Right, let's see if there's anything around here. There's a forge. There's this. Yeah, there's a spirit. No, not a spirit forge. A glyph trail around here. I'm sure of it. Okay. I'm sure there was something through here. Oh well. Let's explore the other way. There might be something that way. You just never know. You never know until you go. You want to be a dance commander. Okay, can't get in that way. Okay. Not a problem, not a problem. No, I just thought I'd check. I thought there might be some health upgrades or something around. Game's very welcome back. Yeah, Juice Robinson fractured his femur. Yeah. They went for the monkey flip and he went over slow, and I was like, that move should be done with a lot of energy. Didn't go over with it. Finished the match, mind. Gave him his due. He finished the bloody match. Yeah, but like, can you imagine how much pain that guy must have been in? I mean, bloody hell, broken femur. You know, it's I cannot imagine the pain that he'd been going through with that. You know, that must have been bloody agony. In Maokai's land somewhere, there's the Force Glyph. I will have your soul, thank you very much. that blade he's got on his arm is the Soul Reaver blade. And in this game, it can only manifest when his energy's at full. But it stops his energy going down to keep his body together. And as the games go on, the series goes on, there's a big twist about it. Big twist about it. There's a lot of big twists in this game, I'll be honest. Yeah, I really enjoy Legacy of Kain. It's a series, I really enjoy it. Yeah. Right. Okay. So, could go around. Right, if I kept. Of course, he fucking got me. Okay, there it is. There it is. Fly over there. And then we'll have a little hover over there. And up we go. Over there. Over. Yeah. Bugger. Don't know if that was the way I was supposed to go, but that's the way I was heading. I'm sure it would have took me to some little secret thing. Who knows? Not I. Not I. Were they telling you things? Oh. I see. Ah! Bam, motherfucker. Samuel L. Jackson. This way. Yeah, fighting the camera. Ah! I fell off the ledge. I fell off the ledge. I did not want to fall off the ledge. No, I tried sometimes in that game. Final Fantasy XIV would not let me throw myself off a cliff. It was just like, I'm not gonna let you do that. Why would I let you do that? That's crazy. like that, I am in the Silent Cathedral. Some fiendish fucking puzzles in this section of the game. Alright, mate, did anyone ever tell you not to play with your food?
Once a testament to mankind's defiance of Cain's empire, this towering cathedral now stood derelict. The humans who worshipped here, dead for centuries. Its architects conceived this tower as a holy weapon against the vampire menace, a
Sound
colossal
waves.
instrument of brass and stone. The cathedral's pipes, once tuned to blast a deadly hymn, now stood silent, and these vacant spaces whispered impotence.
Bugger. How was I supposed to do that? I can't remember. I think so. Oh, they're spoiling you with them tonight. Wah! It is a deadly weapon, the Soul Reaver. Yeah. 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 That's always a good thing. And a game that you love so much is playable again. This is like clear for me. I know I'm not going to get a lot of views off this at this moment in time, because loads of people are watching it. But I'll get clips from it. I will get clips from it, and I will be able to put them on YouTube, because I am actually getting views on YouTube at the minute up the wazoo. So, you know, I am 100% going to capitalise on that. I mean, I've gone from like 3,000 views to 7,000 views in 10 days. You know, don't know what the hell it is I'm doing, but by God, it's working. I think 8,000 is an achievable goal by the end of this year. And of course, by going different places, I can convert viewers over that way. Everything's a learning curve, you know. And yeah, it's just, it's amazing to think that it's suddenly just stuff seems to be falling into place. So I'll upload this stream onto YouTube like I normally do, and obviously clips and stuff will come from there. You know, most most places do. Like I say, I put Subnautica's, the entire Subnautica playthrough I did up on there. You know, so that's 100% viewable to the end of time now. And the clips and that I've been doing for Subnautica and stuff like that have been getting the views, and it's a sprint, not a marathon. It's a sprint. Yeah. Blame the knocks to the head for this. Yeah. It was nice being back at work the other day. I went back, did one shift, but it was with decent people. You know, it was with decent people, so that makes a difference. Oh, you are fucking shitting me here. So I go back on Saturday, do a couple of shifts, then I'm off again for a few days, and then I've got a few like little things to do as well. With work, I'll do like a few little odds and sods, and then I'm off again for a few days. And I think I've picked up a shift now for like just to help Jasmine out because she's going on holiday. She's going on holiday at one point, so it's like if I can help her out by doing a shift that she'd be doing, you know, that's something, I guess. So you know me, I like to help people. A door. Where does this lead? To a puzzle room. Throw him on that wall and impale him. I can, in a weird fashion. this one, Chris. Right, I think I've got that the right way now. Flip that up onto there. Push that back that way. And that way. Let's pull this one over here. That one over there. Yeah. 100%. So that's that one. That's that one. Okay. Pretty sure I've done that the right way now. Yeah, because that's the lower half of his face. Yeah. Yeah, that's that one. That looks right. That looks right. Because it is right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll just be a sec and I'm just answering Morgs. Just going to quickly change my mod chats over, because I'm always talking to my mods in this. Hello. Yeah, I heard, mate. I heard. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Oh, good. Good. Yeah. We've had an event for a few days, so all good. Stuff. Yeah. Our friend has a job sorted. She's in care work now. The home just down the road from where I live. Had the police out yesterday to talk to us about like victim support, something they do over here. And the woman, she says she doesn't believe that I should have to bear all the brunt of me bike. She believes that because I'm the victim, so they're going to arrange to take me through and pick it up, bring it home. And they've asked how I want to proceed, because obviously the lads are under 17. But they give me some options. They were like, what would you want them to do for community service? And I'd said, well, I could have them go out and do like menial things like cleaning graffiti and stuff like that, but they're not going to learn anything from that. But then she said they can do like, there's a charity outreach they can do. And yeah, what it'll do is it'll get them fixing like push bikes, like bicycles that the police have found abandoned and stuff like that, and they'll get them to fix them up, and then they donate it to like kids like in domestic violence shelters. So I've said, yeah, I've said like, I think that that's maybe something I'd want them to do, because it gets them doing something, and it can learn them that there's something else they could be doing with the time. So I think that's worthwhile, because if I can then go on and like through that they can see there's a different path they could be taking. I think that's worthwhile. So yeah. So I just had to quickly ban somebody there. They were trying to sell viewers, and they were called Woolen Amputee, and I was like, no. Don't. It's like, we'll have none of that here. Just ambling through the Soul Reaver remaster at the minute. I loved Soul Reaver as a kid. It's like 25 years since it came out now, but I loved the series. Had some really, really good writing. The story was so... Yeah, so oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think Soul Reaver came out in 1999, something like that. It was not too far off the PS2 coming out. Because I know Soul Reaver 2 was on PS2. Yeah, it was very good series of games. I'm hoping that they'll sort of get the series will take off again, so we can get a resolution to the story. Because as it stands, the story was very much unfinished. Sort of ended on a cliffhanger. They tried to reboot it in 2007, I think it was, with a game called Dead Sun that was unrelated to the big story of the games. But the writing just wasn't there. The writing quality was very poor. They went from having these big monologues to having somebody go, "Fuck you, vampire." You know, wasn't what the series was about. It had some very deep can't beat a good pie. And right on cue there's Zowie. You couldn't write it, could you? Yeah? Yeah. Right. Hmm. There was a game before this one, Blood Omen, but it didn't. A lot of people didn't know it existed. Where you play as Cain, and they did sort of fetch it in with Blood Omen 2. It was set after Soul Reaver 2, and it was directly tied to events that happened in Soul Reaver 2. Sort of, the series deals a lot with like paradoxes and stuff like that. I can't beat a good pie. Oh, I love a good pie, me. Clearly Zowie does too. It's like, give it to me! That pie is like crack cat. know that's opened something up. But what? I do not know. I do remember that this... Which trial's this? Ah, is that the one who was killing the babies? Yeah. Right. Right. So... circumstantial? Right. Yeah. So you're now thinking that there's somebody else at play. Right. What do you think? Interesting. I remember it being a thing a while back. I can't remember how many years back now, but yeah, there was a thing a few years back, wasn't there, with another. Yeah. Yeah. why a lot of the time I don't bother with people, because a lot of people will do things to look good. And I just can't figure people out sometimes. You know, the absolute insanity, what goes on in people's minds. You know, it really is. So yeah, she did it really because she wanted the hero worship. Yeah, Beverly Allen, yeah. No. Yeah. 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 Hmm. Is the bringer of pain settled? Or is she still enjoying every mouthful you're having? My precious. It's my bye. Yeah. Not in there. I know that much. Okay. So, somewhere around here there is a second bell. Hmm. What's that? Hmm. Well, it was a bit bakery, yeah. I changed to Coupland's, and it was never the same after it changed. You got more... something else, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was amazing.
performance at the bakery close to it, but yeah, especially during the last smell. The bread and it. They don't have the best bread, but they're cheap stuff.
Mm. Which pies was it? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, I'm at that point with this game now. I can't remember where I need to go. But I know I need to do something. But I can't remember what it was. You know? This level had some fiendish puzzles. It sucks when that happens, doesn't it? Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Why does it matter that they are different for them? No, no. That's just what one with why. Yeah, no, but you're not
It's like, why are you getting the gluten-free ones? Because you're not gluten intolerant. I think that's...
like, why are you making the gluten? I don't get. Why does it matter that they are different to make the flavor? Okay, so you just like the different waffle bread. It doesn't matter for that.
Which is fair. I can still hear you. We can still hear you. Hello. She may have just pulled the wire out a bit. Bugger. Tell you who does a good one. Morrison's. Morrison's does a good one. Don't think so. Morrison's the best range. We've had them twice and oh, they're so nice. Hey, I remembered the puzzle. The 2 bells. Yeah. It'll be gone. You'll just have bloody stumps. Yeah,
I don't know, a lot of times was only once to do it, nothing before. Okay.
she will have fingers off. I thought you were going to say bad for her, but like it's mine. It's mine. She can't have it. You bloody. What's that? Fair. Yeah. Because... yeah. She's a strange one. Things that we will do for food. Yeah, yeah. Good, good. Right. I cannot remember this bit at all. Can I? Okay. Same again at this side. Same again at this side, I believe. Yeah, there's pipes to open, okay. Gotta get creative with how you take them out sometimes. Okay. Go back round that way then. That's obviously it's a puzzle. Only have to open certain ones. Try the different permeations. Here we are. I remember I was stuck in a few places on this game, but then once I got to a certain point, it just seemed to get a lot easier. It's like this one I was stuck on for days. I remember I was stuck on one boss bit for ages on this game. Couldn't find where to go to the boss room. Then when I eventually found where to go to it, I got to this bit and I was like, right, okay. And I remember I was off school ill. I was off school ill. And I remember completing the game in the 2 days I was off ill. Because everyone was at work, my sister was at school, so I got to just like sit and just do my own thing all day. So I had the PlayStation 1 downstairs on the telly, so I could just sit and just work my way through the game. It was great. Yeah. I mean, I'll have been about 14 when this came out, so... So I remember thinking the 2-year wait for the for Soul Reaver 2 coming out was a long time, when in reality it was nothing in the grand scheme of things. 2 years back then seemed like such a long time ago. Time. Our perspective of time changes as we get older. Hello. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I am gonna 100% agree with you there. Yeah. Aha. Yeah. I do a lot of stuff in the air fryer these days. It costs a fraction of the electricity in it. You know, and it
Is it that technically? I always wonder.
yeah.
And I know it takes light. I mean, it takes 27 to open a book, to open up the door,
Hmm.
energy. But at the same time, I'm like, it's less than that.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah.
But
Hmm. Yeah.
I don't.
Three roaming bollockers.
What do you What is it? The Call of Duty? Is it the dungeon? Is it the trial? What is? Ah, okay. Yeah, Call of Duty got type of the yeah. Okay.
Hmm. Face through that wall. I mean, oh, how much fun you can have with a big giant alligator. You know what I mean? It looks like they're wearing leather pants. Sorry, I'm just... Okay. No. My days of cat ownership are over. Just very low maintenance. She's a low maintenance kitty. Just love her, feed her, and never ever leave her. It's like cat crack. Okay. Gotta be something I am missing here. Ah, okay. I'll get you now. That's what I was missing. There's nothing there for me to... Okay. What the hell? Consume 100 vampire souls in one playthrough. Yeah. Because he's gone from being a vampire to a wraith, so he has to sort of consume souls to survive. Kind of the thing. Yeah. I'm making good progress through this. I'm 2 hours in, and I'm coming up 3 hours in, and there's like decent stuff going on in it. I'm making right. There's some sound clipping. Okay. Oh, I can go back to the old textures, PS1 textures, new textures. If I want to feel nostalgic, I can. Yeah, I can just do it as a... Yeah, that's like how we looked back in my first playthrough of this. And now. Yeah. I like nice little touches like that. You could do it on Wonder Boy 3, the Dragon's Trap remaster. You could have the newer textures, or you could switch back between how it looked back in the day on the Mega Drive, and you could have it how it like looked. You could go back to the old chiptune music as well.
Being able to
Yeah. Oh. That is suckage. Whoops. So where the hell's the third one? Okay.
yeah, you feel it. Right, where's the third wheel? But it's through here. Yeah, this area doesn't look familiar. So I probably haven't been this way.
The big chorizo. Boom! Is he like Barry Scott? Bang! And the dirt is gone. I'm like Barry Scott. Someone's... Yeah. It's just the fact that Osprey is British as well, isn't it? He's from bloody Essex. I can't even remember what it was over. I can just remember him doing it. And us pissing ourselves laughing. Yeah. He's doing good work at the minute, elevating like younger talent up as well as Osprey. I am impressed with what he's doing because he knows he hasn't got a lot of time left in the ring. And on the style he wrestles, he knows he hasn't got a lot of time left. And he's choosing to yeah. I like Osprey a lot. He's a decent guy. And when he goes on about his son, it's not his kid. It's his friend's kid. His friend died young, and he ended up marrying the friend's wife, taking on the kid as his own. You know, commendable. So I've done it myself more than once. More than once because I've sort of where I am in life now. I've sort of took on somebody else's kids again as well. So, but I honestly don't mind. I really don't. there. Yeah, that fit. Fit. Okay. One last block. Yeah. Is the doctor's getting it right all of a sudden? Good. No. No. And you shouldn't have to. Hmm. Yeah. Ah, it's so risky for you. Because it's... No. No.
Actually, we don't have many people up here. Oh, the last one.
I'm very confused. Eh. Here, vampy, vampy, vampy. All I want is your soul. Okay. Have I missed something around here? No, I haven't. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
God, I love those. Yep. Oh. I did. Yeah. No. You didn't have a dude, you were solo.
Real cloud. Okay. Turning me.
Yeah.
For that I see like just getting better. The best.
Ooh. Yeah, I haven't been back in Final Fantasy since I was a dude. I just haven't had the fancy for it.
So play whenever you can.
Yeah, it's like, it's not going anywhere. You know? I can come back whenever I want. The game's not going anywhere. So it's like I even picked up Final Fantasy 14, 11 again, in the Steam sale, and yeah, I get that the game's sort of had its time. They don't update it anymore. They just sort of do little quality of life improvements to it. But you know, that's not the worst thing in the world. There's still a lot of content out there for the game. So, oh yeah. Which is great for a game that's like now over 20 years old. There has been a significant amount of time go through between those games. So, yeah. What the hell? Okay. Okay. Balls. loves it. You love it like Tina Yeathers loves cake.
You know, some parts of this game I like that.
Hmm. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed that. Not gonna lie, kind of enjoyed it. Oh, don't tell me I overlooked this the entire time. I bloody well did. I've been wandering around looking for the next area and I... Hoisted by my own petard. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. What we on about? Hawker. Alright. Hello. No, I can't on PlayStation. There's a lot of things we limited with on PlayStation. Found the bloody lever I was looking for. God, I just spent ages looking for that. But, oh well.
Of course. Yeah.
Aha. Oh. Oh. Very clever animals. Yeah. That's somebody hungry. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're capable of it. Yeah. Yeah. running on the track. Right. Let's go up and fight the second brother. This one's a giant fucking spider. How good is he going to look? From that to that. Oh, man. Oh, he closed his sphincter. That's all I can describe that as.
It's an appropriate reflection of your soul.
And you are not his handsome Raziel anymore. His precious firstborn son turned betrayer. You have missed so many changes, Raziel. Look around you. See how the human's weapon of destruction has become my home. Indeed, my body. A cocoon of brick and granite from which to watch a pupilling world.
A crevice in which to cower, only scuttling from the shadows to devour a victim already ensnared in your cowardly trap. But you've made the mistake of leaving me unbound, and it is you who must succumb to mine.
Will, instinct, reflex action. The insect finds little difference. I warn you, brother. As my stature has grown, so it is matched by my appetite. Step forward, morsel.
They took us out to ride with Paul 50 that the
Right. Uh-huh. Fair.
Consuming Zevon's apostate soul has bestowed on you a new gift. Like his vampire spawn, you are able to scale certain walls which are otherwise...
It makes sense, doesn't it? The symbiosis forming with
In the spirit world,
whatever's
these
there.
insubstantial edifices do not support you.
Uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh. Fair. That's fair. Hmm. Yeah. It makes sense, doesn't it? Jesus Christ, there's a trophy in this game called Hammer Time. It's awesome. Just looking at some of the trophies, and it was like,
In the mountains beyond the pillars, Nosgoth's cataclysms have exposed an ancient crime. Endowed with Zephyr's soul, you may now progress where your path was.
yeah, I think once it gets to 10 o'clock, I'll call it a night as well. Because I spend some time with the server. I mean, you're never going to be broke in that game. Ah, yeah. Hmm. Fair. Fair. I must admit, my knowledge of other cultures' Christmas practices is very limited. Obviously not really having Christmas in many other places. Yeah, oh, we have some strange practices. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But mostly by
Dude, do me a favour. Could you ban excellent Errington? They've just popped up. View botting. Thank you. They just pop. Yeah, I just noticed them pop up there, and I was just like, we'll have none of that shit. Apart from it's against Twitch's terms of service. You know, like I say, it just irritates us that people do it. It shouldn't, but it does.
human citadel, its towering walls and deep moats engineered to keep Nosgoth's vampire plague at bay. Though the city was well fortified against vampires, its human architects hadn't considered a breach by a creature such as myself.
The human citadel. There was supposed to be a vampire worship and cult here at one point, but it was cut from the game. For one reason or another, it was cut from the game. But, you know, I don't believe that the game's worse off for not having it in. But, I believe everything has its place. And if it wasn't adding anything to the story, then why keep it? It's the logic behind it, I guess. Wasn't adding anything, so why keep it? Oh yeah. Right. That's another trophy added to the collection from this game. Haven't really done much to get it either. I just had to go and get into the human citadel. Got one accidentally by missing a jump. On this earlier, so you know, I just sort of ended up back in the Lake of the Dead and then got a trophy for jumping in it. Yeah. It's the reason he is not the handsome Raziel anymore and is this blue-skinned wraith with his lower jaw missing. Snake through this hole in the wall. Sure, this takes me to the tomb of the... Yes, I know what's coming up next. Yes. Tomb of the Seraphim. Very fun section of the game. Tomb of the Seraphim. Big revelation. And it has ties to the second game because, like, stuff that goes on in the second game. It's just funny. You're a self-righteous one, aren't you? Apparently I am. Can't say too much without spoiling the game, really.
Like a corpse in a shallow grave, corruption rises to the surface. Beyond these pillars, The defiled victim mutely screams its outrage.
There's a wall to climb in here somewhere, I know there is. There it is. Keep switching those textures backwards and forwards, and I don't know why. Now I've discovered it. Keep looking at what the game was and what it is now, and I'm just like, wow. Don't know why I find it so interesting. Guess it just takes me back to, yeah, just being able to play this again though is nostalgic in itself. I mean, I've played it before. A lot of times I've played it. I think I've played through this one about 2-3 times. Yeah, but yeah. Am I even going the right way now? Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, I'm heading towards the Seraphim tomb. That's good.
The ancient tomb of the Seraphim, once impenetrably sealed, now ravaged by Nosgoth's upheavals, its mysteries lay exposed. In the time of Vorador, centuries before Cain was made, the Seraphim warrior priests waged a merciless war against the vampire tribes of Nosgoth. Emboldened by righteousness, they committed unspeakable and indiscriminate acts of violence, massacring fledglings and ancients alike.
Bloody hell.
Entire bloodlines in mere decades. Now their husks lay here, murderers enshrined.
Indeed. Yeah, no worries. I'm thinking of doing the same myself.
Good.
Yeah, have fun, you two.
Good.
Bye.